Man, come on, man. There's people going to school. Look, they're gonna take the bow because they're gonna take the because it's the rain. We got hardcore rain. Well, right now it's kind of chilling, but pretty much all these weeks it's been crazy. Yesterday was crazy too. Let's turn that light on. I'm gonna turn the solar off. That way they charge because the sun. Right here with the princess of the castle. Like, cosita hermosa. Yeah, for the bow. How many? How many go?
Like 5.
5 times. How much?
25.
25. How much is that? 150. 125. Wow. I gotta. There's two. Well, yeah. I mean, if you do them here, yeah. I just. Wait, what's it gonna do? Oh. Huh? Oh. The students are going to the students are going to school, guys. Riding the ball. I can do. Well, yeah, but the thing is, I don't have. But they don't have they don't have what do you call it, checkpoint over there. Mhm. The students are going to school. Hard rain today. Yung masalig din ha. Taon lang to from lang yun. I don't know where you left it. I'm looking for it on this morning. This this lady has Alzheimer's over here. Hey, Zach! Natag na ko, Zach! Natag na ko?
May pila ka buhok po.
Sarap.
Pag-size na ka-size. Unsa man yung musik ko?
Ha?
Unsa man yung musik ko?
Tapos, basketball.
Wala na abre.
Ilang? Siguro po.
Imo nang kape mo isa dili na iyo.
Oh, yawa ang tabuha.
Isa man itong musik ha. Siguro to.
Wings.
Palit ko ano. Balikin ko. Asa dapit? Ito ready ko gorilla. Na kana, isa na laman. Ang kakakun niya. Sa may kana unya unsa may atong isagol diha. Isa na laman ko. Kanya itong iduga. Kanina lang pod. Sige.
Which one? Oh, that's that. It's like that coconut stuff. That's the coconut.
Araw. Kasi lang palit ko. Wala may klase.
Wala klase. I think they're not. They're maybe they're not going.
Going to take back his money.
Take back. Robber. Three. How many do you have?
I need to buy more.
You're selling fast. So,
My Nescafe stick too, selling fast because someone's consuming. Wala ka tingko?
that way those are ready right there. And then 1, 2, 3, I can do more. Ay, ay, ay.
Isa na yung ipangita.
What the heck? Do you only have this one?
Kanira.
I need to keep these. Pretty busy morning. I guess someone's not open over there yet.
Isa pa.
That's the only way we make money whenever the other one.
Di ba nag-working student ka, no? Asa nga eksakto?
She's a working student. Huh?
Asa dapit lang. Kasi ano.
Singa. She's real small. She's a working student.
Nag-working? Ka?
She's a working student. Where does she work?
One of the instructor.
How much they pay the working students?
No, they don't pay. Ito katato. No, wala na. Mangumpapak ko. Ay, Ulipap.
So how is she a working student and they don't pay her?
They pay the tuition, they give food,
Ah.
they give the stuff.
They get the stuff for. Wow. And how old is the kid? Or when can you be? Wow. 12 years old. They have them as working students.
Isa pa. Green or orange? Yellow. Kana? Yellow. Yellow ba? Iba yellow?
Yes, so when they're working students, they get food.
School supplies.
School supplies. What else?
They pay the tuition, if there's a tuition.
Tuition. What do you mean?
Tuition.
And when they're going to college?
Come on.
Wow.
Isa pa man. Sino ba niya putol na eh? Pinakabuo. Para na akong tao eh. Ito nga na.
When you work with your aunt over there, What? She pay her school stuff too? No, pues está fácil. That's a pretty cool topic. No. Yeah.
Say mo ha.
Pila yung itlog?
Unsi.
Freaking,
Pila?
Lima ka po.
freaking year of high school. 14, 15. So 10th grade? 10th grade?
Plastic sabi.
Wow.
Katong para
Did the rain stop? Hey, good morning. She's selling some eggs. Um, nah, it's still going. It slowed down, but it's still raining. It went from crazy rain to a slower rain.
Nara o imong itlog. 30, 45, 55 ka na.
Naiber nila wala.
Ulo. Uwel, di ka bet uwel?
Logic na lang. Pila yung logic?
Yeah. Wow, no,
Kung dula ka na ipon mo.
yesterday we didn't get water because it rained.
Alam, may nagdakuan. Budo ba? Wala tubig.
Yesterday, well, when we got home from
Kurang mo dalag bula.
when we got home, we went to the market. Well, before we got home, we went to the market, and I didn't get a chance to go get water. It was crazy, man. I just uploaded the video. I've been uploading that stupid video since like 4, 5 in the morning. I don't even know. Oh my god. Because this worse. Yeah, it's busy because the cousin sorry is closed.
Sarado.
Good morning, Latina.
Good morning, Florida. Kamusta?
She's drinking milk, or what are you drinking?
Coffee.
Oh, coffee. Did you go buy Nescafe stick? Oh.
Maybe we're going to the market.
I feel like I still have a little bit of air on my ears or something. I feel like I can't hear correctly. Uy. Yeah, the cousin didn't open, so it's a busy morning over here. I'll open at 5:40 today, I think, the store. And we're barely getting like a little bit of light from the sun or whatever. So I'll open it that way I don't have to turn this one on. And people were coming to get coffee already. So yeah, I still feel like man, it's so annoying, bro. I feel like I have air.
Maybe I'm gonna put some oil.
You gotta do something because this is annoying. Yeah, they close over
Come
there.
on.
Saturday they close too, but then we close. We're open Sunday, but
93, 19.
sometimes
Scissor
it's over there. No, she left the scissors over here that she's looking for. Yeah, we went to the market yesterday. Well, we went and we bought more vegetables because I had already went, but but the vegetables this week they're kind of they were a good price. They were a good price. So I
when you
told
went, the carrots is 40, but when I
yeah
only 25
because I already told you, but you never listen.
told me
When
what.
it's Sunday, they're about to close. Everything is they're gonna sell it cheaper. Of course, you're not gonna get the same price Saturday because they're just starting. But yeah, it was 25.
The carrots,
Yeah, some was 20, but if you get the 21, the quality is like
the quality is 40.
not all the time. It's good, but it's still worse than the 25. Look at the monkey.
I'll say that because
They always, yeah, they have a lot. I don't like how I did the one yesterday with the phone like this, but I was like, whatever. It's better than nothing.
Pwede ba we're still going to the bakery to buy bread? We
I
have
put,
like 70 pesos left from the
we have like, I use CapCut and it changed. Well, I ended up using two, what do you call it? Two editing stuff. Why did I use two? Because, oh, I missed on some things, so I went back. Well, CapCut is better. You got change? Ain't there? Man, come do it.
Sinsilyo ko ate Malen. Naubos naman ang aming sinsilyo. Uy, ako, bisang tag 20 lang.
We already had,
Anak.
the whole guy already came.
Oh my God. Tinapay tag. Aron mo wala nang tinagpiso din. Ay, huwag kang ganun. Ay, ilang nang tinagpiso ka? Hihirapan ako sa change.
We need to start charging everyone, giving change. I mean, if nobody has change, we gotta go get change. We gotta waste gas.
Papalit daw ako sa Mexican piso.
Cállese, cabrón. Mexicano.
Kada sencillo.
Oh, goddamn, this ain't no bank. See, I need to Need to buy.
Ay, si Chabon.
Need to buy something. Man. All I hear is Sejio, and Utang, Utang. Ah, man. Ah, chingado.
No, pila wala ba ite? Ay, ako to to. Kasi yung manay, ay, ganyan ka, like yung buntag, Loy.
He needs to pay his Cobra first.
Oh, he's gonna pay you, he's getting money from the collection.
He needs to start charging 5 pesos again.
Maldito.
Maldito. Man,
So good beer. So he's
I don't care.
Okay, si Chabon.
Cállate. Vamos. Man,
Wala, sarado. 7-Eleven. Ha.
I
Oh,
can't get mad today. 7-Eleven. Ah, I'm super mad at 7-Eleven, bro. It pissed me off.
I hope they will,
I
they
can't
will
get my
close forever.
I can't get my Pepsi or nothing. Man,
And that's good.
they don't want me to drink coffee.
I
Well,
didn't say that.
if I drink too much coffee, you're drinking too much. Okay. Now I can't buy my Pepsi. Voila, the stupid 7-Eleven's almost 2 weeks now.
I'm so happy they're closed.
I think it's two. No, but look,
They grant my wish.
they're building. They're building like they're building a what do you call that? A techo, a roof, and they're gonna put chairs there. I know because that's how the 7-Elevens. Bro, there's one in the Polo that has like on the side it has
Polo. Torno.
or whatever. It's right there, and
Yeah,
yeah, it's the Polo. And it has on the sides and like on the whole back, it has like a whole thing with benches where people can eat, drink, whatever. It's kind of like man, it reminds me of yeah. They know what they're doing. Plastic tables together, and there'll be like a big group of people, and they're all just man. You know how much? I don't know. I've never seen a 7-Eleven like that.
Wala ko 100. Wala kita 100.
I never seen one like that till I saw a big one in the Polo, and I seen what they're doing over here, and now they're doing it over here. Like it's becoming like a whole hangout night spot. It's gonna be the place to hang out. Well, what is it's gonna take business away from hangout. It's gonna take business away from hangout because the Pula Caballo and hangout, man, so much expensive. 7-Eleven is giving you the same price.
Vanessa. No.
Huh?
Na na
Morning, China and Arrow. Morning.
Po.
hug.
Tequila, Jis.
And man, 7-Eleven got way more different beer, bro. Way different beer.
Kape.
They got Chinese beer,
Latte daw.
Korean, everything.
Ang laro si Sir
Pila.
Queen.
Morning, morning, guys. Hapak the like button. Cabrones. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Cap cut. Uh, I'm thinking about it, but it's $4 a month. I'll probably use it. Probably gonna use it for 1 month, and then later, once I get my phone back, I'm probably gonna pay for it. It's like I already gave him one.
Balik 5 ba?
I'm gonna give him like it's like $8 for this, but it's worth it, man. Like it's worth it. Like all these fonts, all these fonts are cool, man. They got cool fonts, cool video effects. Like you can use rainwater, like yeah, oh, yeah. Art walks. Where do you live again, bro? Art. I forgot where. Let's see. Let me see. I know I asked you before. Let me see if I can find it somewhere. I think I have. That's free data by. Or. Oh yeah. I remember, but I don't remember. Have you seen your husband already, or you still waiting on him? Y no le quiero subir. No puedo ir bien porque estoy en una fiesta. ¿Estás en fiesta? A saber. Acá está la mera fiesta, compa. I don't know. He said he's
Vlogs, fiesta,
that's loca fiesta, cabrón.
free food.
Free food. Free food. The struggle is real in the village. You know, we have to. Oh, fiesta. Ah. Like the kids yesterday, they're like free candy. Oh, everybody telling everybody. I was like, don't tell no more.
Okay man, nakabukas naman ka.
A subscriber only gave them a few. Like, I mean, but still, like, once the word gets out, like, this
Funky.
one, you got more. Busy working. Bro, learning Tagalog grammar has been so hard. I just stopped trying to learn and started hearing the language. So far, it's been okay. Yeah, I mean, anything helps. Like, I'm not trying to learn Tagalog. I'm trying to learn Bisaya because this one is Bisaya. Well, she's both, but Chavez, what's up, Chavez? Where you stay at, Wiki, Wiki, Ani, Ani, Ani. Yeah, yesterday it was it was interesting blogging though. Yesterday, I was like, what? And Ilocano, man, that's too many languages. I, I learned Bisaya, I'm good. That's all I need. Well, I'm almost there. Mm. I, what do I have right there? Egg and what else? Oh, egg, tomato, and potato.
Namoy Central? Central na.
Bisaya, what I, and
1/4.
Ilocano. Man, there's so many, bro. Like, all you need to, you know, eh, we'll just see what's up. yesterday, yesterday we went to Sunday service, and there's a scripture that says Abraham, and Abraham told his wife, get in the kitchen and I say do the dough and make some loaves of bread. And when we come back, I'm like, Gina, get in the kitchen. Ah, yeah, it's a lot of. Yeah. You don't. I mean, at the end, you know, at the end, everybody will understand you. With some coconut wine, everyone speaks the same language. Some tuba. Man, the grip on the Lambo already broke because they dropped it. Remember? They dropped the Lambo. Which Lambo? My Lambo. Who other else has a Lambo around here? Huh? Tuba language. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. That's correct. Trying to see if this one's gonna stay. Oh yeah. We already ordered some of the baby stuff. Oh, we got a call today. Don't forget for the appointment. We're gonna make an appointment, so we're gonna see how we can go to the polo. We need to talk to that guy. Maybe he charges us less to go in the bow bow. Man, we need to get a ultrasound, but it's gonna be a new clinic because the last one, man, the last one is hmm, how many months is the baby? 30 weeks. March, May, June. It's like 7.5, something like that. 7.5. I lose count. It comes more. Yeah, we go every month. We go every month to get an ultrasound.
As na po di mo. Ikaw daw, sabi.
But that will work.
Ikaw, sabi mo, na-report. Bagong gambi sa kapo. Bagong gam.
Isa? Oh my god.
Ako dapat mo nga to.
Puro junk. Puro junk. Puro chuchiria. They look like twins. Yeah, that's why I'm gonna take her to another clinic because the clinic that we used to go, the lady, uh, sometimes I guess she's in a bad mood or whatever. And she just gives her the paper. And,
I asked my cousin if he wanted to, and he said, doctor.
oh yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't, well, it's public, but she getting paid. It's not for free. Man, that's like being a mechanic and someone pays you. Hey, tell me what's wrong with it, and I just give you like a list of what could be wrong, something like that. Like, but it's even worse because the lady's a doctor. Like, bro, what the? This ain't no mechanic shop or nothing. So yeah, we're not too happy about going there. Last time that we went, she didn't tell us any info on the ultrasound, so that's why we're going again. Like this month, we couldn't do it back to back because I mean, at the end, we gotta spend money. Yeah, like they don't even give her advice or nothing. And I'm just like, what did she say? And she's like, and I'm like, what do you mean? Like, what? I don't like that. That makes me mad. I'm like, okay, so why are we coming? It's retarded. Like, man, it pisses me off, bro. Because not only we spend on the ultrasound, okay, we're waiting for the bus stop 2.5 hours just to go, and then when we're coming back, we're waiting another 2 hours or everything for just to get a piece of paper and get no advice, no nothing. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like, who's not gonna be concerned or upset? I guess upset. Yeah, that was, man. I remember that day. Man, that day was rough.
I asked her about if I still have the ovarian cyst. She didn't answer.
Yeah, because she used to have a cyst also on her belly or whatever.
Right. Over.
Yeah, and she asked her again. She asked her, "Hey, how is?" She asked her, "How does it?" She can't even talk with all these motorbikes.
Like the first doctor that we went, she told me, hey, you need to come back for the checkup and you need to do the laboratory and then come back. I'm gonna read it.
The woman's hub, right?
Yeah.
Woman's hub. Yeah, that's where we're gonna go. Woman's hub, because man, this doctor is, man. Her cousin went over there too. She's like, yeah, she's rude. She rude to the customers. Well, patients. They're patients, not customers. It's not a sorry store.
Like in the first time we met, cool, she smiled.
Yeah,
And then the second time, third time, she started being
rude.
not helpful.
They're supposed to have a doctor to read the results. Yeah, well, it's convenient to go to her because it could be walking, you know. And most of the times we go to the city, we do a lot of things at the same time. Well, that's because lately we had a lot of things going on, like the phone, um, the key of the Lambo, or So we can't be going like all the time to the Bulo because every time we go, just transportation is like 500. Just go. And man, the bus times and all of that, like
I
nah, man.
don't know what happened to the bus. Maybe what
Every time,
before
every
every
time,
hour,
yeah,
but
every hour.
we went there like we wait like 2 hours.
And then when we went to go look at the tricycle, the king cab that supposedly we're gonna buy, we're waiting there from 8 to all the way 10. Was it 8? No, yeah, 8 something, almost 11, and the bus still didn't come. We ended up riding the
But, I see.
there was a guy that he usually takes us, but there has to be enough people that are going to the polo because he's not just gonna take one, two, or three.
Should be uh 5%.
Yeah, 5 persons, and he charges 150. He charges 25 pesos more. But I mean, it's okay. We're gonna go. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why they don't have drivers or they don't have. I doubt they don't have buses because there's a lot of buses there just
There's a
chilling.
lot of bus, no?
It has to be drivers. They can't. They're taking too long, and then 2.5 hours standing up, and then you get on the bus, and the freaking bus, like when it's full, it's like, and it's more full because they don't have frequent routes. It took like almost 2 hours to the polo. That's why I don't like to live in the province. The husband is diabetic. Oh yeah, yeah. You gotta be close to
To the
the
city.
city.
You have car, then but
Well, yeah. I mean, if you have transportation, you have a car. If you have a car, then there's no problem. Just don't get a motorbike. If you're like an hour away, if you got a car, I mean, you could get there. You can get there way faster than riding a bus
but still
or a motorbike.
like wife. It's better to live close to the city.
Yeah, but I mean, you can't compare a car to a motorbike because a motorbike, if it rains, you have to slow down. You can't be going as fast as a car. The cars here, they get there fast. In a car, you don't have.
Tomorrow 30 minutes more.
Yeah, and they have a lot of cheap cars over here. Like we found some. You can buy a cheap car for like how much did I see the Daewoo's? 85, right? 75. The Daewoo's.
The used one.
Yeah, those are like 1,300 bucks, and they're decent. They're decent. You could buy one of those. You don't have to worry about payments and all of that. Because even the multi-cabs, I went to go look at them, and I'm kind of glad I did because I learned a lot about the finance and stuff. But but yeah, I mean, you could buy a little Daewoo. A Daewoo is kind of like a small SUV, really, because it's 4 doors and then it's a hatchback. It's kind of like a Toyota Wigo, the same style. Um, Man, but those are the cost of those are decent, and you could fix them up. Like you could fix them up. It's even cheaper than a bow and a tricycle. Which which I'm gonna tell you something. It's way better. Why? Because a car you can have AC. You can have.
heat. So you know, and sometimes like foreigners they need to have like a tank or something. Like it just depends on the situation. But if you have kids, a cheap car is way better. It's way better because when you live in the mountains like I do, it stays cold or colder. Stays colder, you know, like the L300 van. Well, the L300 van is longer, but yeah. Oh yeah. I know which one you're talking about. That one is nice too. Suzuki has a newer version. Yeah. That was nice. That was nice. But it's man, but the prices here for the multi-cabs, like finance, 10,000 USD? Heck nah, bro. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. I was like, no, sir. No, sir. Yeah. It's really better to buy, uh, well, like I said, it depends on the situation. Like, if you got a sick husband, just an example, and you're an hour away, you don't want a tricycle because they're slower. They're slower, and it depends. Like if you're in the mountains, up a hill, and all that, yeah, you don't want a tricycle. But you can get a small car, and like those, they have Honda Fits. Man, Honda Fits are nice. I like them. Those are super cool. It's like a little, it's like a little SUV. Basically, it's little, and those are like 120. I've seen some for 140. Man, that's a deal, and it's a Honda. It's a Honda car. You can't go wrong. Summer,
Sodium.
huh?
You have a sodium?
Pasujum? Oh,
Wala.
and yeah, the cars you can go faster. You can get there. So last year, well, when we had our first baby, yeah, a car is important. I'm gonna tell you why. When we had our first baby, the first baby, when we went to this clinic right here, or what is this called? Well, the nursery right here, bro. We're waiting on the ambulance. They only have like two ambulances here. Um, that's why, yeah, it's important to have a car, not just because anyone's diabetic or anything, but hey, when you live out here far, man, we're there waiting for and the nurses, they're just like talking and talking, and I'm like, I'm a dad. Well, I am a dad. I'm like in shock. I'm like, hey, what's going on? You don't hear the heartbeat, and everybody's just standing around, like waiting, talking. I'm like, what are we doing? Like, we need to go. Like, and yeah, that's when situations like that. You have a car. You don't have to tell them nothing. Hey, just and you take off, and boom, and yeah, that could be a life changing. And all of that happened when I had my my first baby and all of that. And yeah, like you said, it's living in the province. It has its challenges. Yeah, challenges. It could go smoothly. It could go smoothly, but when things get to a certain level, if you have, that's very important. If you can buy a car, buy a car. Don't get no tricycle or nothing like that when your husband comes. Even if you're not that far, because cars they can get you there faster. A tricycle is good. Just commute here and there, nothing crazy. A tricycle is good to have like a second car or something vehicle. That way, you don't waste as much gas, for example, something like that. Um, but yeah, you can make them faster though, but still you gotta be careful because you gotta. I mean, for the price, you're super nice for the price and everything. Um, you can still buy a used car and be done with it. Property and a Tipolo reside. Oh, that's what's up. Did you just buy land or what? That's what's up. Congrats. Congrats. I wish all the best on your new marriage, your new future. We had to buy even a second hand car. Oh yeah. Yeah, second hand is better. Second hand is better because honestly, here in the Philippines, from what I've been seeing, the interest is too much. I don't know, man. It's too much interest. Like our our tita, she bought a Honda Mio, brand new. Man, the total of it, whenever she's done, it was like 150 something, 130, 140, something like that. Like she's gonna pay the whole meal. I can't remember the total, but she could buy two meals, Honda meals cash. If she had the cash, she can have two more bikes. But now, whenever you're financing, it's like the finance. It's like you're giving it to the dealer. That's basically what it is. Um, there, everything down payment here is cash. So they keep it. The dealer keeps it. There is no ifs and buts about that. You know, your amount. Well, it depends on how much you give down, also too. When you give so much down, yeah, your thing can go down a little bit, but they also restrict you from giving too much because if you're giving too much down, they're not making money like that either because the interest keeps going lower and lower and lower. So yeah, the guys from Skigo, the guys from Skigo, I told them, hey, I want to get more down. They're like, oh no, we have a limit. I was like, you have a limit? She's like, yeah, it's 70,000. You can't give no more. And it makes sense because this is not a bank. It's not a bank loan or anything. So because why? Because even given 70K, I'm still gonna pay 3 years, and that's interest. Interest is involved. That's how they make their money. Uh, Second hand car, yeah. Those are one of the cheapest ones that you can buy, and I mean you can find some Honda Civics for 120 ish, but they're not as well as conditioned as buying the ones that I'm telling you right now, like the Daewoo, Honda Fit. There's some that you can still there's some that are expensive too, but you can find some for 120. You can find some for 120. Even multi cabs for 100K. You can buy a decent multi-cab. Her Tito bought one. Well, he got so many right now. Yeah, he got so many. Uh, but I don't buy a used multi cab. I'm gonna tell you why. One second. One second. Complete papers. Yeah, complete papers, registered and everything. I asked because I love to learn. I love to learn, and I was out there searching already, you know. So why I'm not gonna ask? Because it also helps me when I'm talking about topics like this on YouTube. Like, you know, people are already asking me, so it helps. Well, it helps them. Well, it helps everyone. Complete papers. I'm gonna tell you why the multi cab. Well, the pickup ones, the pickup multi cab, don't get it. A lot of people like them. A lot of people like standard. But to be honest, that's one of the worst. That's one of the worst ones to have a standard whenever you're living like up hills because that thing is so slow. It's like it's not worth it. Buy if you're gonna buy a multi cab, buy a van, and it's gonna be automatic. Automatic, you don't have to. Uh, you don't have to deal with all those. Might as well get a tricycle. Hmm. Boy, you don't want your socle or what? You don't want your socle? 20. Yes, yes. Yeah, don't buy that. That's them multi cabs. They ain't got no power. The small ones, they don't got no power. I know they have diesel ones. I don't know about the diesel ones. Diesel usually has more torque, but it's gonna be more expensive. It's gonna be more expensive, and then when it comes time to fix it, it should be more expensive because all diesels are more expensive. Um. So yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, I've been in a couple of those multi cabs in the back, and some of them they even have a rock with them because they're going up a hill, and then they can't go no more, and then someone has to jump out of the truck, put the rock. Like no, that's too much, bro. That's too much. One of her titos. One time we went to man, where did we go? Oh, it was a lot. We went to this family thing because one of her titos was passing away. This is the first time I went to these houses. The houses that are on top of the water. Like people live like on top of the water. Like they make the bamboo or houses on top of the water or wood, whatever. Like and that was cool. It was cool when I went. Like they literally like they're laying down or sitting down and they just open up the floor from like the living room or whatever, and then they just start fishing right there. I was like, what the? I was like, man, give me this life. Give me this life right now. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It was something like, it was the whole different, it's a whole different life. It's a whole different version of life of the Philippines living like that. I didn't do a lot of blogging because I was barely starting too. Like I was like more shy and all of that. But now I got the flash all up in your face. Nah, but yeah, yeah. They got even the kitchens, like they're washing or whatever, and they're throwing the food like in the ocean, and the fishes are already there. They're waiting. Like they just throw the food and all the fishes are already eating it, like the leftovers. Yeah, it's pretty wild. Pretty wild. Yeah, but those our uncle has a Honda Civic. Those are strong enough. Those are strong enough for the mountains. Those will work. The bongos are more expensive, but bongos work too. They got bigger engines. They got bigger engines. Um, um, unless you get a bow like a diesel one, they have diesel with 400 cc's, but it's over. It's too much money. Like it's like 250,000 for that amount of money. Like you could buy. You can already be like in the Hyundai. What is that? You can buy a Hyundai Accent, which is nicer, way better. Or you can buy a Honda Jazz. A Honda Jazz is around that range, and it's kind of like the Honda Fit, but it's a little bit more bigger. The Honda Jazz. Yeah, if you're ever on Facebook Marketplace, put Honda Jazz like JAZZ. Those are a little bigger than the Honda Fit. If you don't want something too small, but it is more. It's like in the 180 to like 220, 250. Yeah, those are pretty nice. Honda I like and Yamaha. Yeah, I don't like Honda when it comes to motorbikes, but when it comes to cars, a Honda Fit. I'm not too picky on cars. Like I said, I like the Daewoo's. Daewoo's. I don't know if you've seen those. The Daewoo's. They're compact. Like they're smaller, but they have a engine that's big enough to do. To, the engine that those have is bigger than the multicabs. Those have a 600 something cc. I looked it up the other day. So the engine is way bigger than the multicab. So and they look pretty cool. I think they're pretty cool. Those the Yeah, those are nice. 75K. I mean, you can buy one. You know, even if it ain't got no AC or nothing, you can just fix it, and you're still gonna be like low, and you're gonna be like you're not gonna be like spending too much. Yeah, those are good. Those are good. Those are good, but when it comes to motorbikes, I don't like Honda. Honda's too. I think they're overpriced, bro. There's too much money. Too much money. Well, Yamaha's and everything. The Vios, the Vios is cheaper. That's by Toyota, right? Toyota. Yeah, I mean, um, yeah. I like the little new Toyota Tamara, whatever. They're cheap. They're cheap, but it's only like a three-seater. I think it's only like three people. Like it does have a cab where you can put stuff. You could do it Filipino style. You can just like close it or something. You know, you can get it without down payment, 20K monthly. Oh yeah, they some of them like that. Yeah, yeah. But the thing is that I'm pretty sure the interest on that thing is I don't know. That's too much. That's too much interest. It's gonna be man. By the time you're done paying it, you could probably buy two or three of them. The down type, yeah. MC. You know that brand MC something like that. They came out with a new model, and it looks like a Toyota Wigo, but it's like a little smaller. It looks like a little smaller. But those are like 10. Those are like 500K, right? The one you're talking about, 500K. Because I Mitsubishi. There's a Mitsubishi Mirage. Oh no, but I think that one is 7. The cheapest one I seen for the size that I think is good, in my opinion, it's the Suzuki Espresso. Man, those are nice too. Those are nice. I've seen something like that with some wide wheels, roof rack, and yeah, they're nice. They're nice. They're nice. And those have bigger engines too than the multicabs. You don't have to worry about falling back. 634. Ah, okay. The espresso is cheaper by 100K than somewhere around there. That ain't bad though. Oh, espresso 634 now. I remember it used to start at five ish, something like that. 5 ish, because they have different trim levels. But I remember seeing it for that price. Um, so I don't know. Yeah, the espressos, man, those are nice. Those are nice. Those are pretty cool. I seen them. I seen them. I seen them here a lot. And then one time I went to City Mall and they had one of those inside. They had one of those inside. Yeah. I was like, man, a mini bike. Yeah. You know which ones? There's these other ones that they started making. Suzuki. It's called Suzuki Hustler. Hustler, like hustler. I'm like, what the? I saw it on Facebook and I was like, man, was I thought it was like a fake photo or something because it said Hustler. I was like, either that or someone put the emblem. Like how you could put in your own emblems. Now it's like Hustler. Like, what they talking about? And yeah, but those they're kind of doing them like the multi-cabs. I feel like I can't. They're doing it like the multi-cabs, like how they bring them from Japan and then they build them here or whatever. That's how they're doing those, and I'm seeing those a lot on Facebook Marketplace or Facebook everywhere. That's kind of like it kind of looks like a Suzuki Espresso, but it's like the little brother. Like search that one up whenever you can. Suzuki Hustler. It's nice though. I mean, it's pretty cool. It's a cool little car. That one is also around 230, 250, something like that. I don't know what kind of engine it has or anything because I haven't looked. But yeah,
Everybody got cigarettes.
well, those are like 200. That's just another option, if you don't want a van. But I don't know the engine. I don't know what kind of engine those have. 320 to 350. Ah, okay. That sounds right. 320. Kind of the same price as a multi-cab van type then. I don't know. It depends on the engine. If it has a bigger engine, I would say it's worth it. If it has the same engines as a multi-cab, eh, unless it's an automatic. If it's automatic, if it's automatic, yeah. But I don't think those come in standard. I've never seen one yet. I don't know. I don't know. The Daewoo's, some of those come in standard, and some are automatic. Some are automatic, some are standard. But the Daewoo's, man, the Daewoo's are nice. I'm telling you, for the price, you can't beat that. And they're like, what year? Let me see if I remember the year. I think it was like 2000. I think there's like 2013s. All right, that's cool. 2013s, 2015s, something like that. They're not that old. Like, it's not like you're buying one. It's like a 1990, 1980, something like that. And even if you buy something that's 1980, just an example, or 90s, there's some decent looking vehicles.
You're not hungry?
No, eat first. There's some decent. What are you gonna eat? There's some decent vehicles out there for affordable prices. Uh, R R600. I don't know what I don't know what that is. Well, yeah, I mean, if you're single, yeah, of course, your mind is having a dirt bike or whatever. But I mean, you have family, you can do it too. But as your family grows, You can't ride a dirt bike forever. And the prices, like, it just, I don't know, bro. The prices of motorcycles here, it's not cheap. Like, compared to vehicles, I don't know why people will buy. Like, if I had the money, bro. Look, a new Honda, for example, the ADVs 160. What are they, like 100 and? I think they're like 150K, something like that. Well, I know why they do it, and I'm gonna tell you why. The reason why they do it is because they don't have all the cash up front, so they fall into the finance world, but they end up paying more because for that same price, 160, man, you can get a whole car, a Honda Fit, and if you get one for 160, like it's gonna be good condition, good condition. I seen Honda Civics start as low. I mean Civics Fits. Like if I can afford one of those, I ain't gonna buy no stupid motorbike when I'm getting wet and all of that, and then I got kids. Like that don't make no sense to me. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but still, dirt bike, street bike, whatever, it's still a bike. It's still a bike. And some bikes, man, some bikes are crazy expensive. The Suzuki, some Suzuki ones, they go up all the way to like 250, 350. Them prices are crazy, man. Heck no. Yeah, no. I'll never buy a bike that expensive. It's to me it's dumb. It's worthless. It's worthless, bro. Every car you buy, it's not an investment unless you're making money from it. Every car, every motorcycle you buy, it depreciates. So if I'm gonna invest in something, it's gonna be for the family. I'm not gonna buy a super fast bike for joyrides. Would you let the Undertaker? Unfortunately, they only let I Show Speed and all those other creators do stuff like that. Undertaker. some some motorbikes out here they might as well be bicycles because they don't even have out here in the province. Sometimes I see motorcycles and you just see like the you can see the skeleton of it. Like some of these people like they take off the whole size and everything. Some do it to make it faster, and some do it because they don't have money to buy the outside part of it. Yeah, I see some of those around. They look pretty crazy. Huh? What happened? Uh, what are they cooking over there? Are you up? She's about to eat.
Yeah.
Horas, las 8:20. I think I said it right. I don't even know. Sometimes I sometimes I just make up words or whatever. Alright. Man, it's supposed to rain after 10 today again. We're gonna see. We're gonna see if it's gonna rain. I don't know. Hopefully it don't. We got enough water. We got enough water. I need to fix that leak right there. But I can't find no one right now. I think the guy that was the guy that I know that knows how to build it, I think he's working somewhere else. What's up, Kuya? ¿Qué onda? I'm right here chilling, man. I gotta go get water today. I couldn't get water yesterday because it was pouring like crazy. We got super wet after leaving the market. We were just talking about cars and we're talking about prices. Uh, well, I was talking to R Walks and Blogs, but she already left. She was telling me about her husband and how she needs to be close to the city. How she rather have the car and this and that. What's up with you? Started my day early over here, 5:40. Well, I woke up earlier, but I opened the store at 5:40 in the morning. About to eat, babe? Oh, she's gonna boil okra. Oh, babe, come here over here if you want these string beans. Oh, they're gonna sell us some string beans. Pay for the farm. You have farm over there, string bean farm. Oh, big money.
Isa lang kay magaot man nay oy.
10 pesos
Dili
or
man
one?
namo manam luto niya.
I mean, what's it?
Just one.
But that one is in good condition or
Yeah,
no?
this one is
What?
baguning harvest no.
But what about those?
She gonna come next day.
Oh, tomorrow. Okay lah. Okay lah. Hoy, unsa man? Hello, kid. She's funny. Hello, kid. Funny. Like she always calls and she's like, "Caja de bolas." What is that? What is that for? Caja de bolas. I gotta go get water in a little bit for the wife. Since yesterday. Nah, wait. Nah, it's been raining like crazy, bro. The wheel bearings. Those. Wow. Wheel bearings. I don't even know what they look like in cars anymore. the ones I do on the Lambo, the wheel bearing, I think it's like I think it's like that. Yeah. Yes, not that big. Let's see what time it is real quick. Oh, I got a comment. Let me see. I got a comment. Great weather for sleeping in. Great weather for sleeping in. Someone commented on the video with the market pain in the ass. Yeah. You need to get your you need to get your tricycle. Well, we got it's kind of wet right now. I'm kind of hot right now. Wow, super breakfast, La China. Woo-hoo. They'll run you over in New York. Yeah, it's true, man. Man, I don't know how people live in New York with all that traffic, bro. I'll go crazy, man. I'll go crazy, bro. I don't think I can do all that. You gotta have, you have to have extremely uh, well, extremely high patience to be able to live in a place like New York with all that traffic. Oh heck no. That was, yeah. They won't let anyone drive a trike, right? For example, like the ones they have over here. But they'll let people with electric scooters on the road. Hmm. Hmm. It the main reason behind certain things is because it's gonna mess up the economy, you know. Because even motorcycles like the Honda Groms, they just, for example, like in reality, let's think about reality. I used to have one like that over there when I was living over there, bro. Those little Honda Groms, and there's other types too, Suzuki's and everything. Like you're literally sitting on the back wheel. Like that thing has no bumper. Like if a car rear ends you, you're effed up. Like you're gonna get injured. Like no matter what. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. Those electric scooters, they can cost up to 4,000, even more. You know, but that's why they gotta go with that. They can't do no tricycles. They're gonna shut down the economy if they do that. They can't sell their overpriced 100,000 plus pickup trucks and all of that. Like over here they have F-150s, but they're rare. Like I seen some in Rams too. They have them. They're rare though. They're super expensive. One, but over here, I mean, over here majority like you don't see oversized vehicles unless it's like working like a cargo type that is working stuff like that. But I mean, it don't matter. You could be on a motorbike. If it's gonna hit you, it's gonna have the same type of effect. Do they let side by sides in Philippines? Do they let side by side? What do you mean, like driving side by side? Oh, well. Or are you talking about the side by side? Ah, you're talking about the where is a motorcycle and you have like a little Polaris SR 1000. Polaris. I don't even know. Oh, what I have seen. Now I don't know if the guy wasn't. I don't know if the guy like I seen a four wheeler, bro. Now if I could get a four wheeler instead of a new Lambo, I would do that too because it has four wheels. Uh, Pila. Huh? But they're illegal on the road. The four wheelers are illegal. It's kind of dumb though. I mean, how you gonna make three, four? If motorcycles are legal, like you might as well make four wheelers legal. Why not? It's kind of dumb. Kind of dumb because they have trikes. They have like motorbike trikes out here too. Um, but I seen a four wheeler in the city one time. I was like, what? But I don't know if he got on the road illegally or, but I never seen one out there like that. And man, he had his nice. Like he had like in the front, he had like a little rack where he could store stuff, and then in the back, he had like a whole nother rack. Man, you could take a lot of things in that thing. Like a four wheeler with seats. Ah, you talking about like those razors, like those super expensive, crazy? Not on the road, not on the road, but yeah, those they do have them over here. They do have them. I've seen some rich YouTubers have those. They have them, but I doubt if you can take it on this. I don't know. I never seen it. I never seen it because I know they're like crazy expensive over here. Those are like somewhere, but that somewhere 23,000, right? Something like that in the West. 20 something thousand. Some are more. Some are more. But I mean, it's just an instant. Uh, why? How are you, Jacqueline? I'm good. How about you? ¿Cómo está? What do I miss most about? Um, I guess the food. I guess it would be the food. Yeah. Where's your spoon? Oh, you're just gonna go Filipino style. I'm gonna show y'all what the China got over here, guys. Wow. Kept eating, guys. I mean, I don't know. Those side by sides are 30,000 plus. It's still cheaper than a car though. They're not gonna let you have that shit on the road. It's kind of dumb. It's kind of dumb though because I know what they're gonna say, safety, blah blah blah. But you can't tell me motorcycles are safer. Slick Rick, what's up, man? I'm here. We've been talking about cars, prices, and all kinds of stuff. Tricycles, motorcycles. Now we talk about side by sides. China is speeding the Ryu, the Ryu. Yeah, yeah. Side by side. I think that's a waste of money, bro. Everything's a waste of money. If it don't make you money, it's a waste of money, bro. Ah, okay, okay. Yeah, we're talking about kind of fits and all of that. Like, there's so many options, bro. There's so many options. I think I think it's good to talk about stuff like that, you know, because a lot of people think multi-cap like right away. I used to be one of them, but understanding how the finance world here works, I would not advise people to go and finance one of those. Heck no. I mean, if you ain't got the cash, you ain't got the cash. But if you can come up with some cash before you come to the I mean PH, and you could buy something cheaper, yeah, go secondhand cash. Will it be better to buy a house or build one? Build one. Build. The house market here, it's ridiculous, bro. It's ridiculous. Like you're gonna have more bang for your buck building a house. If you go buy a new house, even from like cause I remember I searched all of that before I came. Unless you buy a used house that's already made, but it would still cost you more. About 100,000 USD. Yeah, that's what they. You could build a house less than that. And if you buy a modern house from these companies, they're giving you just like a small lot. Uh, I mean, everyone likes to live different. You know, it's up to you. Everyone's life is, it's gonna be different and all that. If you can afford it, but I mean, honestly, if you buy a lot, you can find decent prices on lots. Now, if I was you, well, are you gonna? Do you have a lot already, or you have certain amount of money aside for your lot? You want to buy a lot first. Ah, okay. If you're thinking about like 100K, and even 100K, let's say you can buy a lot You can buy a farm lot by the road, access to it. That's important too. You need to remember that. All right. You can spend because they're like a million, like a million. It depends, bro. It depends. But this is what they start off: 1 million, 2 million, 3 million. It depends on how many trees they have. But I mean, you could easily put 20, 40, even 60K. Let's say if you, it depends on what you want to spend. And it's gonna be a farm lot. You're gonna have hundreds of trees, and it's gonna give you money back every 3 months. So
What trees we need.
I mean, anything, harvest, coconuts, banana. I mean, you might not think about it like that because I mean, I don't know if you're gonna get pension. Uh, I don't know anything about you. I just whatever you're telling me. But logically, bro, when you come to the Philippines, it's always better to think everything in a investor mindset. Investor mindset, that will help you a lot. And who doesn't love getting cash for life every 3 months? But I wouldn't ever buy a modern house, even if I had the money here in the Philippines. I will go if I had the money. I'll go invest it in a farm lot, and you can build a house for as little as you can. For like, let's say 2 grand, you can build a house, and it doesn't have to be finished, but it's livable. And then you can, like, let's say you're retired. Let's say you spend most of your money on the lot. Let's say you got 5K left, you can start building your house and you can move in and then while you're waiting on your check, let's just say, um, you can paint the outside or, start, finish painting the inside, stuff like that. Like, you don't need a lot of money up front. You just got to be smart on the way you use it. And I think that's what a lot of people don't. That's what a lot of people don't understand, bro. Or they don't do a lot of times. You don't need a lot of capital to build a house or buy a land. Uh, yeah, and a lot of land when they sell it is because the people are dying off, and then they have a son or two and they don't want it no more. So there's a lot of land, for example, over here that when people that situation, or there's people that are going to school, college, whatever, and the parents don't have money, so they put up their lands for sale. And sometimes if it takes time for them to sell, they're gonna end up negotiating. So how much was the 5 acres right there? 3 million, right? Right here. I'm gonna give you a perfect example. I'm gonna give you a perfect. I'm gonna give you some. I'm gonna give you some real insights. There's a lot right here, farm lot, 5 acres, right? Five. It has 500 mango trees,
Avocado.
avocado. I'm changing the fruit. And 500 coconut, right? Huh?
I no, it's not 500. It's 700 avocado, 500 trees.
And the coconut, how many?
And then
Well, she don't know. It has coconut, but even mango, that's 500 trees. That's a lot of trees. Now, ¿qué onda?
no man.
Now, even if let's say it has mango, that's a lot of trees. 500 trees is a lot. You know, you can always go and harvest more. You can harvest whatever. 5 hectares is just a lot. Do you know how big is 1 hectare? If you don't know, Google it. You're gonna see that's a big piece of land. A land is always an investment because you can go back and you can plant more. You can plant more, and all you're doing is growing your investment. 500 mango trees, avocado. I mean, it depends too. The price is always.
Maybe with this one only, I'm not done eating.
The
Bayan.
I gotta see how many coconut trees they have over here.
Bayan.
But even if they have 30, even if they have 30, let's just say that's about 3K every 3 months. Um, and that's 3 million for 5 hectares, man. That's 60,000 bucks. That's 60,000. Let's say your budget is 100K once you come into the Philippines to start your new life. You could buy big land, and with 10K, let's say if you want a house that is finished, you could build a decent house for 10K. You can build one for 10K, man. Now, if you want to go to the city, forget about those prices. Forget what I'm talking about right now. But I mean, look, like for example, here I live like an hour away from the city. Like I was telling the other girl. All right, it's not too far, man. If you have a car, you buy you a used car. Don't buy you nothing new. Uh, Cause I mean, unless you paying cash, done that. But like I'm telling y'all, a car is a dumb investment always. Unless you have a family, like right now, buy a car. If it's just you and your girlfriend, uh, you know, buy a car, but use. Don't buy a new car because cars they're gonna depreciate. If it's not gonna make you money, then you don't need it. All right, that's a mentality when you come over here. Buy your land. Let's say you buy the land 60K, but you have a car already. So if you have to go to the city, whenever we go to the city, it's minimum an hour or on the motorbike because we have to go slower. And I don't, even if I'm alone, I don't drive super crazy because I just don't like it. In a car, you can get to the city about 30 minutes. Like there's no traffic here. Sometimes there is, but it's rare. It's rare because they pass you right away and you don't see them no more. You can get to the city in 30 minutes if you want it from here to there. Um, so I mean, if I was, if I had 100K, I'm not gonna buy a house in the city because that's gonna be gone, and then I'm gonna have nothing left, and I'm gonna have no land. I'm gonna have no land. I'm gonna just have whatever they give me and build houses. Some are real. I mean, unless it's new. But if it's used, most of the times they need repairs or stuff like that, and then electric bill is higher. Um, Water they pay water, right? Yeah, you pay water. You have to pay water. Like you're gonna have bills, more bills. But if you can do it, you can do it. But I mean, even if I could, I would still live here. I would just the only changes I would make I'll have a car, to have faster access to the city. And what else? What else would I change? Mm, that's it. We live in Zamboanga del Norte. Yeah, that's the only thing I would change, man. Cause I mean, we can go to the city whenever. It's not like, and there's places like that where the city is not super far, and there's some that, yeah, it's like 2 3 hours. I know, I've been to those places. But I mean, there's different cities around you. Also, um, but yeah, I mean, it's cheaper. It's always better. It's always better in the province. You know, unless you just come and then you just have like money up front for your house, and then you're gonna live out your paycheck, and then you just like, then if you need to be, if you have a medical condition and like you're not gonna be able to have a car for a while, then yeah, that situation will be different. Um, yeah, it depends on everybody's situation. I would say everybody lives. My girlfriend Basilan. I don't know where that's at. It's by Manila, no? I don't know. I don't know, bro. Basilan. Make sure y'all tap the like button. Y'all haven't hop Mindanao. Oh, Mindanao is like how many hours from here? Cuatro? Yeah, Mindanao. Mindanao is full of crazy expats though. A lot of Muslim too. Oh heck no, I'm not going near that. Nunca jamás en mi vida me verás en Mindanao. Nah, I'll never be out there, bro. Nah. One of them. One reason. Mindanao is always in YouTube. Heck nah. All those people bring their drama over here, bro. Oh my god. Nah, I mean, I don't know, man. I think I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared, bro. Nah, I mean, I don't say it in a bad way, but I mean, when you see it on the news a lot, yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. I'll go to the city if I was you. Nah, I go to the city in that situation. Nah, man. Nah, I, on another topic though, for real, like once you come out here, man, you gotta be careful, bro. Like you gotta always, you know, you always gotta be alert, no matter where you're at. Never, ever, ever, ever think just because you're a foreigner, like people won't respect you or be nice to you. No, man. You gotta be, you gotta be on your 10 toes. You gotta be on your 10 toes, man.
Huh?
But yeah, man. It's like you ever seen that movie Rambo? You ever see that movie Rambo where everybody's trying to, he's going through the jungle and like he's watching all his surroundings and all that. That's how you gotta walk over here. You gotta be ready.
Don't scare him.
What you say?
Don't believe.
She said that's too much. Don't scare him. Nah, you got. It's because look, I mean, it's all it's always better to. I mean, it's the truth, man. It's the truth. Like you, a lot of people think just because they're in the Philippines, like they're good or stuff like that. But no, in reality, you gotta be ready, man. Like you gotta have your phone, and your phone have the police contacts and all of that, bro. Cause yeah, you gotta be ready, man. Cause some one guy is dangerous. No, I mean there is some red songs, but not all of it. Because you have South, you have North, and you have Zamboanga City. Now, if you look up crime in Zamboanga City, the crime over there, yeah, there's a lot of crime over there. But I mean, there's crime everywhere. But it's not nothing compared to like Iceland, or stuff like that. But I mean, it doesn't matter. Everywhere you go, bro. You know, you know, people people make it seem like the slums. I guess because of the word, they make it seem like it's dangerous automatically. But slums is the same thing as a province, basically. The slums is really poor people that live like right next to each other. The provinces are like that too. Like they're very poor. Now, there's been a lot of occasions that people come out here and they have watches or showing off. Like you have no business showing off over here. If you come over here to show off, or you think that, because there's a lot of foreigners like that. Foreigners that like they're buying something that usually the locals don't buy, so they walk with the head a little bit more. You know what I mean? Without even talking. So there's no reason for you to come out here with that mindset. If you come out here with that mindset, you're already losing. You're already losing because it doesn't have to be dangerous out here. It doesn't have to be a red zone. You're coming to an area where there's property. Property, it's a province. A lot of people have no money. A lot of people, and here you go walking around. Oh, look at that guy. Oh, he just got a new car. Oh shit. Oh, okay. You don't want no eyes on you. A tricycle, that's nothing. A Honda, that's nothing. You know, you don't want those type of things, man. I'm telling you. Like, there's a lot of type of events. You know, jealousy, jealousy could be one. Even if it's not a dangerous area, jealousy can be one. Why? Because I mean, there's people that live here, man. People have been living here for a lot of years, and they might see themselves in the same spot. Voila. They might see themselves in the same spot, and they look at you like, man, look at this foreigner. Like, he's been here a year and he got a house and brand new car, you know. And there has been situations like that. So, you know, so yeah, I mean, I've never, ever, 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 ever walked around here flashing money or pulling out a whole. There's been situations where I had money, yeah, where I built my house and stuff like that. But I don't let no one know that I got, you know. or whatever. Like first I bought my house. I mean I bought my house. First I bought my land, then I built my house. Whatever I had left, I bought an old motorbike. I did it organized. Like I organized it. I did my shit organized. Like I didn't come here and I bought an expensive motorbike and then worry about building a house later. Oh yeah, 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 man. I made a couple of reaction videos too. And there's another one. But I can't find them though. I can't find them though. Yeah. I mean, a lot of people like don't give him the attention. But at the end of the road, I mean, his videos to educate everyone. Because everyone as a YouTuber, bro, you have your own community. Like I have my own community. That guy has his own community. Believe it or not, there's a lot of people that are giving him money, like subscribing to his channel, sending him supers or whatever. He got a lot of crazy people following him, you know. So he's always gonna have whatever he has going on over there. Does that piss me off? Hell yeah, it pisses me off. Not because not because he's feeding his family or nothing like that. It's for what the way it's for the way that he's treating people. He's treating people bad, he's being a bully, disrespectful, everything, and people are still supporting him. So me as a YouTuber, bro, how I try to do my best to teach people and or let everything know my knowledge and all of that. And to see someone like him like get so much support, like 3, 4, 5 times more than I have, like it's crazy to me. It's crazy. That's what bothers me. That's what bothers me. Now, yeah, I get it. He got. I don't even know that's his kid or nothing. Like whatever. But me, I don't. I those are not. I was not raised. I was not raised with those standards. I don't. You know. I will never, ever, 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 ever let that guy do something like that in front of me. Even if I'm not Filipino, even if the people are not Filipino, whatever. It don't matter you white, black, brown, yellow, whatever. Like I don't like that at all. I don't like that. And that's what pisses me off that a lot of people support that dude. A lot of people support that dude. And that dude is not a fucking YouTuber, bro. He's not a YouTuber. He's just an idiot with a camera. You know, being about YouTube, being a creator started off with creating people blogs so people can explore, and you're also learning. You're learning, people can learn from it, blah blah blah, you know, in a positive way, to build a community that can grow together. What the hell is he teaching? That's why we're gonna have more like him because there's a lot of people supporting him, a lot of people watching him, and that's never gonna end. I'm sure that's never gonna end. You know, but yeah, it pisses me off because of that. Because people support him. People support him. There's people out there with the same evil heart, same evil ways. Like even like yeah, I know how he's like I don't even know how to say it. I know how to say it in Spanish, but I don't know how to say it in. It's the sangre pesada. That's what they call it in Spanish. It's the nah, man. That right there will get me going quick, bro. I don't even know how his girlfriend gets. I don't even know how she's. I don't know. It's crazy to me too. It's crazy to me to be able to be with a person like him. If you're a girl or a guy, that's why. That's why. Like, I mean, what are you gonna expect from the girl too? What are you gonna expect from a person that is with another person with that kind of mindset, with those kind of actions? What are you gonna expect from the other person? You know. So, eh, but I mean, I don't care. I mean, I do care, but I mean, I can't let it affect. Can't let it affect my life. You know, I gotta keep going. I gotta keep my mind in control because I have my family to stay focused. I gotta focus on my family. I gotta focus on my life, my content, and I mean, yeah, I mean, we can still talk about it, but but it's not gonna affect. He's really. Do I want to see Argo? I mean, yeah, you gonna pay my ticket or what? No, I can't. I can't travel anywhere. Um, I have to be with my wife. She's pregnant, so I have to be watching her. Bro, you will get that type of views someday. Your content is much better. Well, well, I mean, when it comes to it, if you think about it like that, you know, that could be one thing. But also the amount of people that support him, all the people that support him, bro, is crazy. Mm, I thought they were off already. I don't, at the end, it's all about creating content. If I talk about him, because at the end, as a content creator, you gotta follow trends sometimes. If you don't follow the wave, well, most of the times I don't follow the wave. That's why I'm in the back. I'm always sitting in the back seat because you know I've never really been based on like following what other people are doing. Like I like to do my own thing, but that can affect you as a content creator. It can affect you because you're gonna get left behind if you don't get on the wave, start surfing. But that's how I always been about myself. Like I want to make videos that are about me, my life. Sometimes I have done like even like, talking about the earthquake or you know stuff like that, or the peso exchange, which I usually don't, but sometimes I do, and it helps. So sometimes I have to think about my family first, of what I really like, and I don't know. We'll see, man. We just gotta do what we can to make money. It doesn't mean it doesn't mean I'm gonna start drama or nothing like that. But yeah, that's the type of content people like, drama shit. No matter what's going on in YouTube, if you always talk about drama, people are always gonna tune in. That or you're walking around and you're shaking something, and I ain't got nothing to shake. But yeah, I'm going right now after this. Okay. Get a water from there. I'm gonna pay you right now. It's been raining anyways. I gotta go get water after I'm done with this. Well, I got some silas right here. No, hombre, me enloqué, güey. Compré un chingo. I bought like half a kilo of these. Gina was like, "Why you buy so much?" They're gonna go bad. I'm gonna have to put them in chile. I'm gonna have to put them in vinegar. Para ver si aguantan. Yeah, man. Sometimes, bro, like, you know, I mean, look, if you don't have dignity, bro, when it comes to a man, bro, you gotta have dignity and, respect and your word and other things. But just like that guy, for example, that guy, man, he got no dignity, he got no respect. And I don't even know if he keeps his word over there or whatever. I don't even know. Like he doesn't even try to do nothing for I don't even know if he does anything for his family. I don't watch him. I don't watch him, but I watch clips. And he's complaining about her family coming over. So like the dude is trash, man. The dude is trash. Like, but you know, pride. I don't really care about stuff like that no more. But when it comes to dignity, your character of who you are, as a person is very important always to keep that, dignity, that character, who you are, be humble, be humble, you know. Well, there's nothing more simple than do things that should be done. There's no reason why anyone has to treat anyone how how he does. Maybe he thinks he's better because he's a foreigner. I don't know, But I'm gonna tell you something. He ain't gonna. Yeah, I mean, not all bad people are doing bad, and it happens a lot. Sometimes, people that are doing good or want to do good, they're the ones that go through more. And this is one of the proofs. Like that guy, I don't even know what to compare him to. He's doing really good out there. He's doing really, really good. Now, do you think he deserves it, or I don't know. That's up to you to decide. But that talks a lot about a person. Mmm, qué rico, qué rico. you gotta, you gotta always control your mind. Control your mind, man. Not lose focus. Not let anything. Don't let anything, especially Castillo. Especially Castillo. If you come in here, bro, there's a lot of obstacles, a lot of challenges, a lot of differences in culture. You know, that's why you get a lot of these people always bragging and blah 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 blah. Well, the Philippines this, the Philippines that. Like, Like I can understand it in a way, but if you come with a negative mentality where you see something that is negative and you're giving negative feedback or you're thinking that right away, you're gonna have negative outcomes. You're gonna have emotions. And that's why you have all these people talking negative because they're talking from their emotions. You have to control your mind. Every negative aspect that you see or you live, just just give it a positive outcome, because whenever you give it a positive outcome with your mind, you're more patient, you're more self-controlled. You're not going to be desperate, you're not going to be getting mad, you're not going to have emotions. And those emotions going to make you do something or say something that maybe sometimes you shouldn't. And you're not going to learn like that. You're not going to learn being negative. When you see negative situations, you're not going to learn from that. The only way to learn is to stay calm, give look at it positive, positive way, and give a positive energy, so you're not losing your mind away like, and you're not gonna learn like that. You're just gonna find yourself on YouTube, arguing with someone about it, or crying or whatever. And you're not gonna live life right like that. The whole purpose of coming here to have a joyful, peaceful life. Joyful, peaceful life. You know, you just gotta remember that. Like, yeah, things are not gonna be like wherever you used to live. Of course, you're on the other side of the world, but you have to learn to deal with those. Make it the best. Make it the best that you can. Why not? I mean, if you're retiring here, you have your own house, you have your own whip, if you have one, your family, everything. Like, you're blessed, man. You waking up every day. You decide what you want to do. Why are you gonna let the little things? Why are you gonna let the little things affect your life, your happiness, and your family? I'm gonna say your family because it can make you put you in a certain mood where you're gonna create tensions with the wife or arguments and all that. And yeah, that's part of the cultural differences. That's where everything starts. But if you keep it feeding that negative, you see everything with a negative energy. That's never gonna solve your problems. Because for once, you're not gonna come here and change the country. So you know, but every situation that you come or run up against, think about it like that. Like, think about it like that. Stay calm. There's no need for you to. That made me think because I was gonna make a video, but I couldn't find it no more. There was this crazy old white guy going crazy at a store, and then he was like throwing. And that's part of the things that I'm telling you. I seen it on TikTok, bro. I'm gonna see if I find it. I'm gonna do a reaction so I can tag y'all or whatever. But that's a perfect example because this is what I wanted to talk about, but I can't find it, bro. It's this freaking old guy. I don't know what the hell. Like, they didn't understand English. Like, I don't know. He got mad. He was like throwing. I mean, even wherever you are in the world, that's not how you're gonna solve things. But that's a perfect example that when you see something negative, you feed it that negative. It's gonna take over your mind. You're gonna lose focus of any situation, and then you're gonna have a negative reaction, and that's when that happens. Now, if you were being like that in public out here in the Philippines, they're gonna deport you. So imagine this guy, and I'm gonna look into it because I don't know if he's getting deported or what. Imagine this guy is getting deported because he was thinking with his emotions. ¿Qué tal, Adam? ¿Qué onda? ¿Qué onda? Yo compré una estufa de ciudadería como la estufa que ustedes tienen. El billete que fue absorbido en 2,000 pesos. 2,000 pesos de 2,000 pesos filipinos gastaste. Esa me costó 500 pesos. Oh, mexicano. So 10, como $10 te costó entonces. Güey. Oh, 2,000 pesos. Yo miré 20,000, de repente dije, ah, chingado. Te costó como 10. Sí, está bien. Bueno, es lo que cuestan. El tanque de gas es que te va a costar más caro, güey. Todo está caro acá, güey. Todo está caro acá. Lo único que sí ayuda, que cuando haces una casa, pues te sale menos. Pero si te pones al tiro, el monopolio de electricidad. Oh, es de electricidad. Mm. Mm. No pica este güey ahora. Baby, no spicy, ba. There. ¿A dónde vas a vivir? Chingados, se me anda cayendo esto. Me apenas subí un pinche video ahora, man. Tengo más videos, pero lo hubieras comprado de gas. Lo hubieras comprado de gas. Ay, ¿por qué la compraste de electricidad? Nada más curiosidad. Si vas a cocinar, no, hombre. Bueno, si tienes terreno, cocina afuera, con leña. Si no tienes opción, cocina adentro con gas. Porque la luz, güey, no. La luz te va a comer, güey. Por eso siempre que estoy en vivo digo cosas así. Métanse, pregúntenme, escúchenme, lo que sea. Antes de que gastes dinero, porque no, güey. No, regrésala, güey. La luz te va a salir demasiado. Si cocinas con la electricidad, güey. Sí, pero aquí en las Filipinas, aquí sí te sale, güey, la luz. Es que, es que si vas a venir acá, güey, necesitas saber cómo está la economía. Porque si la economía de las Filipinas no la puedes comparar a la de México, ni a la de Estados Unidos. Aunque traigas... Toma.
Man. Kita na. Ni kira? Ada ujuk ujuk nak.
Ujú.
Ini dok. Eh?
Sí. Pila. 5.
Ya. Oh, Wiri. Kalau. Oh.
Ya, aquí puedes hacer mucho negocio con menos dinero. Eso sí.
Ya dah.
Como yo, güey, que iba a comprar el triciclo. Oh, 45.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Duduk, duduk. Go. Ini,
Mm, por ejemplo, compras un triciclo, tienes tú el triciclo, como ahora el vecino tiene uno. Él lo compró hace meses, ya tiene meses. Cuando llueve, los que van para la secundaria o donde sea, se suben y él los lleva. Él los lleva, 25 pesos cada uno. Creo que, creo que mete a 8 a 9, yo no sé cuántos ahí. Se saca su feria, güey. Aquí la feria la saca, güey. La saca. El pedo es que se tarda uno para aprender. Se tarda uno para aprender, para ver el movimiento. No, sí, es lo que te decía antes, Chávez. No vengan con esa mentalidad no vengan con esa mentalidad de que todo está barato, que la chingada, que vengo con el dólar o cualquier mamada. No, pues puedes venir con oro, güey. Esa mentalidad es la que te va a dejar en ruinas, güey. Esa mentalidad la tienes que dejar cuando te bajes del pinche avión, güey. Primero enséñate a cómo hacer el peso, qué es lo que se tarda para hacerlo, y luego te vas a enterar. Pero mucha gente ya cuando se entera ya se gastó todo el pinche dinero. Porque mira, yo siempre lo he dicho, güey, desde que empecé el pinche canal, y a veces se ponen ahí que no es cierto. Le digo, pues bueno, haz lo que tú quieras. La gente que quiere saber, pues hay que aprenda, güey. Yo hay por 4 años aquí, güey, y yo nunca he tenido cheque ni nada. Y yo lo que vine, yo ya me hice la casa y todo, ¿ah? Bueno, ahí le falta como quiera, no es que sea vida perfecta ni nada. Pero yo sé una que otra, dos cosas para seguir aquí viviendo. Si no, pues ya anduviera en dónde. Ujú. Por eso mucha gente siempre anda comparando el dólar que con el peso, León. Por ejemplo, yo compro esta mamada aquí. Vamos a decir que aquí cuesta $1 o $2, $1 menos, vamos a decir. O hay cosas que valen iguales, o casi iguales, que ya andan ahí. Y dicen, pues no estaba $5, güey, pues no, ¿cómo que caro que la chingada? Digo, ahí ya estás perdiendo tú, ya estás perdiendo. Cuando vienes aquí y miras las cosas iguales. ¿Por qué? Porque mira, no importa si tú estás agarrando el dólar y todo, porque la mente que sigue otras mentes, la mente que sigue otras mentes siempre va a ser mente, bueno, por no decir nada, sin primero observar y hacer tu, buscar tu información primero. ¿Por qué? El dólar, el dólar nunca lo puedes comparar con el peso, güey. Puedes referir, porque para, para que sepa la gente, oye, ¿cuánto te va a costar este cuando venga? No, pues este costó 500 pesos, vamos a decir, que son $10, ¿verdad? De Estados Unidos. Y dice, ay, güey, no está caro, güey. No, bueno, ¿por qué te quejas? Digo, y entonces ya ahí, ya es la mente pendeja que empieza a hablar. Eso es mente pendeja, güey. Ignoranta, mente ignoranta. O sea, ¿por qué? Porque ya diste tu respuesta sin observar primero. Primero, la economía de aquí no la puedes comparar con los Estados Unidos. Entonces, nunca puedes comparar el dólar que vas a gastar aquí o que vas a hacer aquí. Porque viviendo acá, sí vas a tener el dólar, ¿verdad? Pero te va a costar lo mismo. Pero estás viviendo una economía, güey, que es muchos niveles abajo que Estados Unidos. ¿Ok? Entonces, ¿esto está barato? No está barato. Porque ¿cuántas personas van a comprar esto aquí, que viven aquí? Entonces, tener esa mente, por eso mucha gente siempre, nomás llegando o abajo, güey, o abajo. Que el dólar, que el dólar, que el dólar, el pinche dólar, déjalo, ya que te viniste de aquí, ya ni pienses del pinche dólar, porque eso siempre vas a estar gaste, gaste, gaste. En tu mente tú crees, no es mucho, órale, órale. Y ah, lo más ignorante que puedes hacer y que te va a llevar a fracasar en otro país. Porque, porque así como están las cosas, aunque ya no pagues casa, ok, está bien. Pero compras pollo, tú siempre vas a tener tu dinero, tu cierta cantidad, solamente que agarres negocios y cosas así, aquí, ¿verdad? Pero como quiera tienes que tener conocimiento del valor del peso, porque cualquier vato de la calle te puede transear y siempre vas a ser un güey, ¿eh? Si no sabes, si alguien te vende algo. Y eso está mal, para hacer negocios aquí en las Filipinas, pensando así, ya la regaste. Si vas y compras, como yo voy y compro para la tienda, el chingado pan o lo que sea, para la tienda, que esto se compra con pesos. No porque yo agarre el dinero que es de Estados Unidos, si me lo van a dar caro, voy a decir, no, nada, yo lo compro. Sí, sí, sí entiendes. Mucha gente no entiende eso, no entiende que la economía, ella nomás, no, pues el dólar, no, pues está igual. Oye, mentalidad hueca tiene la gente, güey. Esas son, esas son cosas que se tienen que aprender. Se tienen que aprender, güey. Porque es lo mismo. Si yo me voy para México y estoy allá trabajando, haciendo pesos, ¿cómo va a decir que todo está más barato cuando estoy haciendo pesos? ¿Qué? Bueno, ya me voy porque tengo que traerle, tengo que traerle agua a la China, ok, ya voy a acabar. Tengo que traerle agua porque ya no hay agua para tomar, ¿eh? Pero gracias, ahí sí escucharon, si no, como quiera, todos aprenden, todos aprenden. Pero nada más tengan la mente eso, tengan la mente lista para aprender. Todo lo que pasen positivamente, mira, ahí se aprende. No negativamente, que así no ganas nada acá, ¿ok? Ay, que Dios los bendiga, ahora los vemos, hasta rato.